Hey guys, it's Jen, and I am bringing you a little layout share today of my March Ali Edwards design team projects. These layouts, I made 2 layouts, and I really loved the way these stories turned out, and I didn't do process videos on them or anything, so I thought I'd do just a layout share so I could show you what I love about them and kind of what I did and what I used. So this is the first one that I created, and it is an 8.5 by 11, so I've been loving changing up the size of my layouts lately, and it's just something different, and it helps keep things fresh when you switch things up a little bit. And I also really like that my 8.5 by 11 paper can fit into my typewriter, because I hate having to figure out where things belong on my computer and then sending it through. It's just easy to do it on my typewriter. In some ways it's easier anyway. So what I did on this one, this is a layout of me and my daughter, and this is me at age 16 and my daughter at age 10. We're both wearing the same sweatshirt, and she has recently come across this sweatshirt, and she is obsessed with it. She loves it. I told her that I wore it at a marine biology little week that I did for, well, I went through the school district, but it was like a little marine biology science trip. And we got to do like oceanography stuff and dissect stuff and go snorkeling and tide pooling and all sorts of stuff like that. And she is really into science, and so she loved that. And so I just wanted to tell the story about how she's so much like me in that way. I started out wanting to be a paleontologist, and then I moved to a marine biologist. Right now she's on a paleontology kick too, so you know, like maybe she'll move on to marine biology next, I don't know, but so I just wanted to tell that story. So for my title, I chose Life on Repeat, because history's kind of repeating itself, and I didn't want to do history repeated. I liked Life on Repeat, and also this is from Ali's digital, I think it's old, no, This and That, like it's from a 3x4 card, and I cut it out, so it's from the This and That kit. And so I really like this color, and so I found this tag. These 2 tags are from an older Dear Lizzie line, but that orange was the same color, so I used some of the stuff that's from my craft story kit as well, physical product, and so that's where this star sticker's from, as well as this little thing that says a little story of right now. It's from a 4x6 card that I just cut down and just stapled that on. I like the white on white there. And then for the words on repeat, I hand wrote that with a Pentel color brush in black on some vellum. So that was a fun kind of technique to do. And then I printed, so what I really wanted to show you about this layout was that I used the Then and Now kit, the digital brushes, and I created my own background paper. So I just did it at the top, and I just did different sizes. So you can see it says Then and Now, Past and Present, Old and New, Yesterday and Today. And I just used the digital stamps in Photoshop and created just a circular pattern. I rotated them so that they were at all different angles, and I filled some of them in with black and just printed that out on my printer. And so I really like the way that that turned out. And then I used the same digital brushes to just stamp on my photo present and past. And then I hand wrote on top of the photo with a pen, February 2016, and then her age 10, and then mine April 2001, and my age 16. So that is this layout. I really love the way it turned out. I also stamped the word story all along here and the evolution of the story right here. And that is from the Old and New stamp set, which is from an Ali Edwards story kit. So really love the way that turned out. I used my favorite just plain white washi tape from Becky Higgins, and that is how that one turned out. I'll be sure to link to the products that I used in my blog post as well as in the video description. So the second layout that I did, I used the Ali Edwards thick travel brushes, and it's just words that have to do with travel. So this one said, Take Me Away, and I had been wanting to scrapbook this layout about, it's a photo of like these trees that literally took my breath away. I cried when I saw them. They were just so beautiful. This photo doesn't do it justice at all. And so I wanted to do kind of a little bit of a play on words. I the main part of the title is emotional nature because I have an emotional nature, but also because nature makes me emotional. So that's kind of a play on words with these Maggie Holmes stickers here. And then I just cut this, so Ali's digital brushes, they come as a Photoshop brush as well as a PNG file, which you can just throw into Silhouette Studio and trace and cut out. So that's what I did with this one. And then I just cut it out on white cardstock, but I wanted it to match the tone of these letter stickers. And then there's also some smaller letter stickers, and I wanted it to match that. And so I just mixed a little bit of white paint with some kind of tan colored paint, and I just painted on top of that. So obviously you could use cardstock. And then I stitched it down because I wanted it to I wanted to be able to pull it up a little bit. And then I tucked in some little tiny word stickers, and I used, these are from the Craft Story Kit from Ali Edwards, so the little rubber camera, and then this little chipboard piece that says the universe is made of stories, not atoms. And then I stamped the date below it. And then I just talked about how I get swept up and away in the motion of the moment, and I let myself live it because those are the kind of moments and feelings I don't want to forget. And I did a little bit of mixed media on the background with some gelatos. I used a green, like a lime green, and then kind of a turquoise blue, and I just mixed them together and used the packaging technique to smush it in the top and the bottom. And then I used a stripe stencil. It's like a tiny line stencil. I think it's actually a journaling stencil from an old Felicity Jean kit with some modeling paste to just give it some texture with some white lines. And I'll give you a better look of that. There you can see the lines. It really shows up well down here. So I just really love the way that these projects turned out, and they're stories that I really love. So be sure to head over to my blog to check out the full, if you want to look at the still photos, and you can read the stories up close if you want to. They'll also be on Ali's blog sometime this month as well. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to check out any of these digital products, be sure to head over to aliedwards.com and you just click on shop. And she has some awesome digital products that are really fun for creating your own pattern papers. And I actually, on my blog, I'll have another page that I created with some Ali Edwards products. So head over there so you can see that second layout where I did the same technique using the brushes to create a background for my layout. So be sure to check those out, and thanks so much for watching. If you don't subscribe, just click subscribe below. I'd love to see you. I post regularly, and we'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching.